Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am.
Alright, hey blood bags and mortals, and welcome to the final episode of Vampyr. This is Dervell with Mad Ferret Studios. Refill. So before we get to talk to Lady Ashbury, I want to talk to our progeny and see how he's doing on his first day as a vampire. He looks none the worse for wear.
Jonathon, my dear, I can never thank you enough.
Thank me? For what?
Come now, you know what I mean. I'm just like you.
I'm glad you like it.
How could I not be happy? You offered me the ultimate freedom. More than I ever could have dreamt of.
How do you feel since you changed?
Absolutely fine. Did you know I can determine the health of every patient or nurse just by looking at him? Fascinating.
Have you taken a life yet, Edgar?
Don't you think that's a private matter? I would not ask you such an indiscreet question.
That's a yes.
Do you feel the hunger?
Yes. It's very peculiar, not like mortal hunger at all. It's like I'm never sated. Fortunately, blood is no rare commodity at Pembroke.
What will you do now that you are immortal?
Experiment, my dear colleague. I have an eternity to make scientific progress. I could be the only scientist able to undertake extreme experiments upon himself.
What kind of experiments?
Who knows? Nervous shock, brain damage, pain and recovery. There's almost no limit to what my body can now endure. I could be the next Henry Head.
Will you continue as Pembroke's administrator?
Of course. I can help more than ever. And since I'm already dead, I can't get sick.
Well, there's that.
Have you seen Elizabeth? Has she passed this way since you returned?
No. And I'm terrified to see her again. I really am, Jonathon. She could very well tear me to pieces for what I did.
Are you not afraid Priwen will find you? Next time, they will do more than abduct and torture you.
I remain a man of peace. If things were to go awry, I would flee rather than slice them up as you would, my friend.
Well, that's because you're a pansy.
Have you news of Geoffrey McCullum? I'm sure both of you would have quite an interesting discussion after recent events.
He left the hospital without being treated for the severe beating you gave him. We'll meet again soon enough.
Do you not think he will kill you where you stand?
Funny you should mention it. I asked him once what he would do if I were a vampire. He said he would give me an hour for old time's sake.
What will you... My God, Edgar.
I have, I swear. No more experiments on mortals.
Yeah, so he's just going to experiment on himself.
Goodbye, Edgar.
So that's all we're going to say to our progeny. He's like, well, good luck, sir. You need to feed every full moon, or else you'll... Oh. Nothing else happens after you give the plant water. Huh. It feels like it's a miss that there's no costuming options in this game. Is anybody sick? Let's see. Critical, but not hostile. Healthy. Serious. There's nothing much I can do about that. And healthy. So 2 out of 4 ain't bad. Or as long as they don't turn hostile, I think I can still get the ending I want. That wasted a lot of ammo and blood. Oh, she's upstairs.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathon? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him. Or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone in your voice?
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skal epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar gave no heed to ethics. His theory could have been proven to be correct, but he abused the confidence of his patients to test it.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathon. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Icor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathon. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathon. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What?
Boy, it would be so nice if the camera would actually look at who you're talking.
No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathon. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait!
enemy.
No! Elizabeth!
Well, she dumped me. Our long romance of one episode is over. Gather the ingredients from Lord Redgrave, Geoffrey McCollum, insulin, and Pembroke. Okay. Which is the closest? Let's go to the West End first.
Now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know where to find
Step
what I
away,
need.
sir. I'll send you to hell.
Okay, I need my pistol.
Monster! Want some of that? Kill is all you deserve. I'll send you to hell.
Don't know how I'm going to get this because the man is hostile to me, but we'll figure it out.
Whose blood could be purer than that of William Marshall? Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
Well, there's an unknown person.
Good evening, miss. Can I help you?
I am Karina Billa.
Miss,
No,
Yeah.
can I help you?
the rats.
I must go.
She just wants to eat rats, so we'll leave her do that. Well, if I have to kill everyone in here, that'll be fine.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to improvise.
Yes, subtle, elegant. And leaves nothing but the fresh scent of brute.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
This is more important than the club, you or me. This is London's last hope.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reid. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
We shall kill you while you stand. Good show. Now, save the city. Well, I got attacked again on my way out. That's the... There's not that many of them left. I think I've killed all of them. Oh, nope, she's healthy. I thought she still had a headache. Oh, that was code. She didn't have a headache. She just didn't want to. I understand. That is kind of fucked up. You can drain your mother in the game. See, refill my stocks. Where the fuck is... Okay. I think I'm going to cut through Whitechapel and get King Arthur's blood first and then head to the hospital, because I kind of want to hit up anyone that might be sick in Whitechapel. That's so sad. She still thinks Mary is there. It doesn't matter how much you level up, there's still going to be a level or two above you. Or 4 or 5 above you. There was one more person I wanted to kill, but it ain't fucking worth it, because it's just going to make the game even harder at the end. It's so weird, because if you don't kill any citizens, the boss fights are harder. But if you do kill citizens, it makes the districts more unstable, and the just wandering around the city is harder. It's kind of like, it's one of those things, you're fucked if you do and fucked if you don't. Fucking hell, fuck, just ignore him. Ignore him, I don't fucking care.
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient for my recipe.
What, is he just hanging out here?
Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you? You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
I have found the carrier, McCullum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're a terrifying creature. Jonathon Reid.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reid.
Thank you.
Indeed.
What will the Guard of Priwen do now? Will you stop the Great Hunt?
Yes. But we shall continue to protect innocents from beasts like you and your red-headed friend.
How long have you known Lady Ashbury?
We saw you meeting her, so of course we investigated. But she is gone. Our scouts reported she has sold some...
Adieu, vampire hunter.
Until we meet again, blood drinker.
And all we need is insulin from the morgue, which is infested with skulls. Yeah. I did not embrace her. She became a hunter and I killed her. So I don't think that counts against me. I'm going home. I'm trying to get to the hospital. I don't care. Is it? Can I get out this way? I can't get out this way, but you're blocking me. I just wanted to go. You wanted to fucking shoot me. It's getting dangerous to travel. Just need insulin. I can make that. I don't think I have enough to get any more ammo. I need 600 to get more bullets. She's still being a pretend vampire.
They belong to you now.
So many deaths.
Is that?
Oh, please.
Where exactly? Okay, it is across the hall. Okay, why is it saying up?
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Why would insulin be a substitute for garlic? Of course the place is swarming. Oh, for fuck's sake.
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Wherever you are. Well, I'm at the hospital, so I don't have to find a hideout. Ooh, that gives you 500 XP just doing that.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
That's weird. It didn't attack me for once.
I have this thirst for blood.
Is there anything to connect me to this city anymore?
My old friend, warning about vampires. Down into the hive we go. I really think this is about the best I can do. Hey, wait a minute. Myth of the Horned Vampire. Oh, is that Daddy? Okay, which way do I go? This not be it.
This place has been ransacked. They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one. No, not their style. Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
I'm not seeing a trail. Why are you down here?
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathon Reid. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get...
Oh, really? We'll go in...
I beg your pardon.
I said...
Well, he doesn't want to come out. Okay, this is not the right way. Well, it was the next to last person to find in the docks. Woohoo. Dadu, do you have some advice for this battle?
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Merlin Wild, the Wild Horned Man.
Merlin?
But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan.
Oh,
she
fuck.
Is my mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this, she is a vengeful mother.
And the Celtic goddess of death, war, and slaughter. Yeah, this will be an easy fight.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Oh, no. Another one of these.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Oh, like your help, Doris. Liars! All of you!
That's in the water supply, isn't it?
Oh, my poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
Well. Oh, so she bites us.
Nobody ever helped me. me. I've been alone all my life.
Ow, ow, ow.
You wished I was dead, didn't you? They took my daughter from me. I was a good mother.
Oh, I wasted a bullet. I hate that.
This anger I feel, is it wrath? I think it is. How
Yeah, I know you're monologuing here, but I need.
How intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Pretty sure that's not gonna do anything, but.
Feed your mother, child.
The fucking hell?
Such innocence, such guilt. Eat, for this is my body. I will reap the land my feed me, abandon their lives, spread the crop.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Feed your mother, child!
That's it for bullets. Get up, John. Get up, Johnny. Get up, Johnny boy. Almost got her. Almost got her. Oh, thank fuck for that. One try.
Do you think your champion defeated your child?
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Okay, that was pointless.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Skal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Skals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathon Reid, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury, when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever, by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife?
Whoa.
Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient, malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
This could be a problem. Did he steal a fire truck?
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Papa?
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current prime...
Exactly. And I am not...
Alright, let's just get this over with.
I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Who are your sons?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
Whoa.
This is madness.
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathon Reid. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
It's interesting his maker's not really a malevolent...
It's locked.
Of course it's locked.
The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere. This castle is falling apart.
Oh, I go out that way.
Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered. Like most castles, this one has a crypt, and it holds something special inside.
It's downstairs. How do I get to downstairs? Oh, that was oddly simple.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Oh, that picture.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
That's William Marshall defeating the Red Queen the first time. I mean, do you really need a puzzle this intricate when it's the last thing in the game? It seems a bit overkill. By Van Gogh? Really?
One last switch, and... what are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. One last switch, and... voila.
Yeah, that's right, old Spooky. She's been alive a long time.
Drop your... something to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
William Marshall.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathon?
Is this... really Him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reid.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathon. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Skals, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathon. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathon. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathon. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
Not always, Jonathon. I remember how you killed that poor nurse for blackmailing me.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathon. But be careful.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
We could set you free, let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long, as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathon.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathon. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
You're a vampire!
I am Dr. Jonathon Reid, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
Aww.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathon. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathon? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must, until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathon. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
I love you, Elizabeth. I can do this. Please, stay with me.
I believe you. This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathon.
Maybe we could put the fire out now. Those books are probably antiques. They would pay for the castle and, you know, other things.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path ye must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I bid you farewell, my champion bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join
That's a
her
computer,
slumber,
so they went
until alas,
to the
she
80s.
rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Complete the game. Yeah. Yeah, so that's Vampyr. This is the first game I've played in a while where I have been on the fence the entire playthrough whether I enjoyed myself or not. There's elements of a great game in here. I mean, these are the same guys who did Banishers, so the writing on the story part was excellent. But there are just several choices in here that I don't understand. I don't understand why there wasn't a fast travel system. I don't understand why... I understand why the leveling mechanic was as it was. I mean, I like that if you really want those higher tier powers, if you really want to, you know, be a powerful vampire, you are going to have to take some of the citizens. But at the same time, if your enemies are scaling with you, you defeat the purpose of wanting to get those powers in the first place. From what I've read in the Reddit forums, if you play vampires like completely bloodless, like you don't take any lives, and you just upgrade your weapons, those boss fights are a breeze because they're only going to be like a couple of levels ahead of you. The fact that there's no cutscenes when people are talking, and again, I have to move the camera between both characters so you can actually see who's talking. That just seemed like an asinine choice. I mean, like I said, there's elements of a great game in here. I think it's just ruined by piss poor level design, by some rather odd choices made by the development team. Trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, I mean, I've never found myself so frustrated by a game to the point where I actually had to fucking cheat and mod the game just so I wouldn't have to grind for another week so I could actually finish it. But anyway, that's Vampyr. Next week we're going to do Frostpunk 2. I loved the original Frostpunk. It's another dark game with tough decisions made by I think a better development team. Not that these guys were bad. They did Banishers, and I thoroughly enjoyed Banishers. This one, not so much. If it's on Steam, do what I did. I waited till it was on a deep sale. I think I only paid $8 for it. But yeah, give it a try, and maybe you'll have a better time at it than I did. So that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see everyone for Frostpunk next week. All right, peace out.